We're going to be looking at base 10 division with standard algorithm notation. We're on the mathlearningcenter.org app called Number Pieces, and I have switched mine from the yellow base 10 blocks to the multicolored. We're going to select the equation tool here, and we're going to enter the equation 585 divided by 5 equals, and we don't know yet, so we're just going to move that off here to the side. And first thing we're going to do is build the number 585. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. $510, $520, $530, $540, $550, $560, $570, and $580. Then I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you have the number represented in a model first, 585. Now what we're going to do is along the bottom, I'm going to make 5 groups because I'm dividing 585 into 5 groups. So 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups. And then I'm going to change the color for my standard algorithm notation, and I'm going to write out the number 585 divided by 5. All right, let's take a look at what we have so far. So we're going to start with our hundreds. We have 5 groups. We're going to see if we can spread these hundreds out evenly among our groups. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. And were we able to do that? Yes. So we started with 500. We divided the 500 into 5 equal groups. And how much is in each group? 1 group of 100. So let's go ahead and notate that here. So each group has 100. 5 groups of 100 equals 500. So 500 minus 500, 0 hundreds. Let's take a look back here at our model. Do we have any hundreds left? No, we don't. So 500s minus 500s is 0. We're on the right track. All right, so now we're moving on to the tens place. So I'm going to go ahead and bring down this 8. It represents 8 tens, and let's take a look at our model. 2, 4, 6, 8 tens. Now, I want to see, can I split this up into 5 equal groups? 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups. I was able to pass out 5 groups of 10, but I have these 3 left. If I try that, will that work? Can I pass those out evenly the way they are right now? No, it leaves these 2 uneven. So I'm going to put those back up here for now. So let's go ahead and notate some things. So we have 8 tens. We were splitting the 8 tens into 5 equal groups. How many tens are in each group? Let's look. 1. Each group has 1 10. So I'm going to go ahead and notate that. 5 groups of 10 is 50. And 8 tens minus 5 tens is 3 tens. Let's confirm that. What do we have left here? 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens. All right, we're on the right track so far. I'm going to go ahead and bring down my 5. This 5 represents the ones place. So this is telling us 35 ones. Now let's take a look at this. We tried earlier to split up these tens into 5 groups. But we weren't able to do that because we only had 3 groups of 10. And so it left us with 2 groups that had a different number. So what do we need to do now? If you said break up these 10s into 1s, you're exactly right. So if you'll click on those and then come down here and click this break pieces button, notice how it's changing this one group of 10 to 10 groups of 1. So we're going to do that with all of those. Now, we should have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 ones. And now we can start to share those with these 5 groups here. So you might know the math fact 35 divided by 5. If not, maybe you know that 5 times 5 is really pretty close. 5 times 5 is 25. So maybe you start with that, okay? You start wherever you are. I'm going to go ahead and start with that. I'm going to show you how we can lasso some things and move them around. I'm moving around groups of 5s now. And I have some left over here still. So let's see. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 5 groups, and I know that I can fit 2 more in each group. And it's okay if you just need to pass out one at a time. That is totally fine. We're going to all get to the same place at the end. And I'll put these together so I can move them together. All right, so now let's see what we have here. So we started with 35 ones. We divided them into 5 groups, and how many ones are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 7. Each group has 7 ones. So let's notate that up here. 5 groups of 7 ones. 5 groups of 7 is 35. And when I subtract 35 minus 35, I get 0 ones. When we look back at our model, do you see any ones? I don't either. So let's take a look here. 585 divided into 5 equal groups is 117. So if you want, you could always double click on your equation editor and add that in there, or you could just write that over here. Your quotient is 117.